Paige Bueckers gets her own ranking reality check after Caitlin Clark's 9th best point guard shocker. So, here we are again. ESPN has dropped another ranking table and we've entered yet another chapter in the never-ending saga of ESPN snubs. Remember last year when ESPN unveiled its mid-season top 25 WNBA rankings and Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark landed at number 15? Now technically being a top 15 player as a rookie is impressive. But fans, they weren't having it. Clark was in the MVP conversation and had the Fever sniffing the playoffs, so 15 just didn't sit right with the math. Fast forward to the freshly dropped 2025 mid-season rankings and drumroll Paige Bueckers has joined the snub club with her. Of course this isn't Paige's first time being on the wrong side of ESPN's numerical affections, as fans think. Heading into the 2024-25 NCAA season, she was the face of women's college basketball. The hype was real. The numbers were solid. The leadership undeniable. And still ESPN placed her at number 2 behind USC's sophomore sensation Juju Watkins. Now don't get it twisted, fans love Juju. But they weren't buying the logic. Sure, Bueckers' points per game may have lagged slightly, but her efficiency was through the roof. Well, ESPN's Kendra Andrews, Kevin Pelton, Alexa Philippa and Michael Vopel are back to rank the players again. Notably, some names like Kalia Copper and Jonquil Jones were ineligible considering that they missed half of their team's games as written by ESPN. Furthermore, the criteria as explained was as the WNBA All-Star break nears, ESPN's mid-season rankings are based on how players are performing this season, not on their career accomplishments. So some notable names who are typically in these rankings aren't on the list now. In this table, Bueckers ranked at 13th behind big names like Nafisa Collier, AJA Wilson, Satu Sabally, Brianna Stewart, Kelsey Plum, and Caitlin Clark. And yes, Philippa wrote a glowing review for her saying she ranks top 10 in scoring and is one of 3 players to average at least 18 points and 5 assists per game. In just 17 contests, she has had 8 games with 15+ points and 5+ assists, already tied for third most all-time by any rookie. Fans are not convinced. Clearly, as specified by ESPN, these ranks have nothing to do with where the team is ranked in the league or conferences. Instead, they are a reflection of individual performance, and how much a certain player has contributed to keeping their teams in the race, afloat, or even hanging by a thread. As ESPN wrote, for Stewart's consistency is the foundation New York relies upon, or for Aliyah Boston's role with the Fever has never been more important as Indiana navigated playing without Clark for 9 games. So by that logic, shouldn't Paige be a bit higher up? After all, she has been carrying the team on her shoulders in the absence or presence of major other stars like Arike Augunbol and Dijonai Carrington. She's even putting up 18.3 points, 5.4 assists, 3.3 rebounds, and 1.7 steals per game, a stat line that justifies her all-star nod. But then again, Bueckers is still a rookie, trying to adjust in the pro league. Also, there is no other rookie in the top 13 and all the players before her are proven forces. Still and all, as was the case with all-star player rankings, maybe these ESPN rankings don't matter much, as Richard Jefferson had said. Considering that Clark was ranked as the 9th best guard by the players, Channing Frye called it sort of an adversity that'd only fuel her, comparing Clark's journey to that of Kevin Garnett. She is relentless. She walks on the court and starts talking and pointing to everyone. It's how she gets herself riled up, Frye further said. However, Jefferson was blunt with this take, saying players don't give a s about this. They care about how you lace up. So Bueckers has nothing to worry about. She is having one of, if not the best, rookie seasons of all time while being in a pretty broken team like the Dallas Wings. She has surpassed the sky-high expectation that was set because of her stellar college career. As the commentator put it during the Dallas-Indiana game, if the All-WNBA team was made today, Paige Bueckers would make it. Bueckers will focus on her and the team's development for the future. Meanwhile, as for Clark, the 9-0 doesn't seem to be getting off her back.